Modern Warfare.
Search and destroy.
COD 2020.
Charge acquired.
Needs some things for search and destroy.
Eliminate the objective.
Number one, it needs good weapon balancing and good maps. You might be like, why don't I talk about those things separately? They go hand in hand. Like, example, World War II had bad maps which catered to sitting back headlessing rifles, which made the SMG class rather weak in that game. This game has pretty good maps and good weapon balancing. The Maddox, Soft, and the ICR do dominate the game, but you can use guns like the Scar, which is why I'm using it in today's video. This is not live, by the way. I'm not even trying to pretend like it is, because that's just stupid.
Enemy details down to 1. Finish this.
I have my kill stall right here. I was salty about that.
Tighten by the numbers. Just how we drilled it.
But
Protect
if one
the objectives.
weapon class predominantly SMGs or rifles, that's pretty much what most players use, is way dominant in the other, then it's just going to cater to either sitting back and head listening with rifles, or the rifles don't be able to hold the SMG players back well enough. SMG players should be able to sure, but the rifle players should have a chance to stop them on the rush. That's how I look at it.
Bomb is armed.
Another thing is equipment balancing. Stuns and frags should be in the game. You should be able to use both without having to lose any form of equipment. Like in this game, if you use, say, a concussion, you can't use your grapple gun like I just used. You can't do it, which hurts the game. Or, it hurts this game because you essentially don't have a gear, all you have is a weapon that you're never really going to use anyway. So that should be in the game, definitely, for
Bomb
search.
acquired.
I love stun frags for aggressive classes. You don't need them for rifle classes most of the time. Example would be my M8 class in BO Fury. I don't use either.
Supplies. First come, first served.
But on SMG classes, I think it's pretty
Lost the
solid.
bomb.
Also, like how you looked at me. He just had to look at me. He didn't look at the teammate. I was annoyed about that too. Just COD timing. There's no specialists in the game, so I'm not really worried about that. I don't mind specialists as long as they're balanced right, like BO Furies.
Defend the objectives.
This game did okay with specialists. I don't necessarily want them in a... I don't want them in Modern Warfare. In Black Ops, I feel like they're okay. I don't want them in another game, honestly. Not anytime soon. Also, another thing that Modern Warfare needs to be a good search and destroy game, something World War II did good with at launch, was no sound whoring. There was no perk to promote sound whoring in that game. You had the Mountain Division, which was perfect dead silence. I mean, you had Inconspicuous, which wasn't complete dead silent. It's like 70% dead silent. And there's no way to sound whore them. Unless they weren't running one of those two things. Which I loved about that game. But in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, you have awareness. In BO4, you have the acoustic sensor. Modern Warfare 3, you have SITREP Pro. In World War II now, you had the Resistance Division Level 2. I think it's Resistance. And then, let's see, in Ghost you had Amplify. The only thing adding a sound whoring perk does is remove from skill, remove from your... remove being able... Okay, pretty much what I'm trying to say is you lose the ability to learn to read people. Won't be able to read where they're at, won't be able to predict them as well, because you're just sound whoring them. That's one thing I like about Search, is because being able to read people is one of the big skills in the game, or game mode.
Hostile UAV circling.
And, like example, if somebody plants the bomb facing a certain direction, the chances are they're defending it from that direction, not the opposite side, so they can see the bomb. It doesn't necessarily take away from that, but it takes away from things similar to that. Which I'm not particularly okay with. I prefer having map awareness, gun skill,
Bomb
being able to
dropped.
read people, bad stuff. That is much what I prefer. You gotta love it when your teammate watches the same way as you, so you have to, like, get rid of the better position. I got really lucky this round, too. You'll find out at the end how. And, spoiler alert, I choked the last round. Actually, I choked 2 rounds. One is just because I didn't have enough time to win. The other is because I'm gonna be straight honest, I got cocky and I misplayed hard. Modern Warfare, from the little bit we know about multiplayer so far, seems to be an alright game. That could be pretty good.
Charges dropped.
But it needs what I've mentioned for Search. If it doesn't have it, like a few of those, like say if it has sound whoring. The maps are great, the weapons are pretty good, like BO2 or BO3.
One
I'd be fine
hostile
with
remains.
this where I get really lucky. Had to reload, turn around, scrape the Spectre player.
Stay in the zone.
He did dick.
We're going round again.
Going 7-3 so far. Got like 14-4 or
Protect
something
the
like that this game.
objectives. Assault pack's down. Come get
If they
it.
have any combination of that, as long as it's okay and the sound whoring's not super freaking strong, the game will be fine. Like, for example, Black Ops 2 has sound whoring, but awareness isn't super duper strong. I could hear him out
Smoke
there
going
if
out.
I was watching it. The only time you really needed awareness is if you're playing against people using dead silence awareness. It's also the only way you need to silence is if you're playing
Charges
against
set.
people using awareness. You get away with extreme conditioning dexterity. You didn't have to run dead silence awareness all the time like you do in BO3 and
Mission is
BO4.
FUBAR. It's
Or
all on
Ghosts,
you.
or any other COD game with sound whoring. Challenge like a champ with only 19 health. I should not have done that. Reload. Kill him. Honestly, if I wouldn't have backed up
One
here
hostile remains.
to heal and just waited for the thing to heal in general, so I wouldn't have had to run back, I probably could have got the bomb defused. No, I couldn't have. I wouldn't have had time. I would have lost either way. But anyway, Modern Warfare will be
Battle's
an
lost.
alright game.
Pop smoked and regroup.
I'm not too worried about it, in all honesty. If Infinity Ward messes the game up,
Defend the
it's
objective.
100% their fault. The last 2 games, being Ghost and Infinite Warfare, are the worst 2 games in the franchise. In my
Be
opinion.
advised, hostile
You're entitled to your
tactical
opinion
active.
too. You can tell me in the comments what you think about that game. You can make it part of the video. You can tell me what you think about this game. I'll listen.
Lightning strike standby.
I thought I could let it get in the window.
Hellstorm strike
And the
failure.
lightning strike
Enter 6.
really only uses the UAV. Flash run anyway, so may as well call it in. And since we're about to
Zero
lose a
damage.
round, I go 14-4. Pretty sure. We'll find out at the end of the game. But let me know what you think Modern Warfare needs. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I want to know what you would do differently as a Call of Duty developer, how you would change the game. Also, the thing about having no minimap to get UAV is a complete and utter rumor. It is not confirmed, to my knowledge. And if it is, it's gonna shorten the skill gap because you just run around shooting people. You're not
Your
paying
last
attention to
asset.
your minimap.
Complete the mission.
This is a skill. It is. My opinion is. If you disagree with me, let me know why. But anyway, 14-4. Team did okay. These 2 sucked. I don't know if the last guy did because he rage quit. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.